Hello, everyone, and welcome to another wonderful week through the Enchanted Spreads. Now, the Enchanted Spreads are meant to hit in on the harsher points in life through fairy tale and folklore. But if you pay attention, you'll notice that there's a lot of guidance that's behind them. Now, this week we have the Snow Queen. Now, this is more famously adapted as Frozen. But also, a lot of other authors found inspiration in this story, including C.S. Lewis, who wrote The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So I really, really love this tale. It's quite enjoyable. Now, this is about Kai and Gerda, who are soul sisters, if you will, because this is more of a story of unconditional love, that other person who you feel spiritually connected to, your best friend, i.e. Now, in this story, Kai is transformed into the sister, and she has to travel. And in the travel, it's a very cold, i.e., the frozen, cold and harsh journey to get to her sister to help her through her journey. In this story, her sister is very closed off and in her own sense of depression, and it's filtered out through the seasons. The snow and the cold representing the ice in her heart, how closed off she had begun to be. And it's only their friendship that brings that warmth back to her. When this card comes to you, it's indicating that you may be at an odds right now in a relationship that you found very important to you. You're literally on opposite sides of the spectrum. You may be feeling very cold and closed off, just like in the representation in this story. But with time, patience, loyalty, and understanding, you'll be able to get through all of this, okay? Much like they did in this story as well. When you guys connect, the conversations will be deeper. Okay, there's a lot of dedication that came into this story, the determination to get from one end to the other, to help, to be there, to give that warmth back in. You may be really in a time of needing that sense of stability or that warmth in your friendship, and understand that the harshest of times won't ever surpass the greatness of friendship that you have and that you've developed in your life. You have to keep relying on the fact that this person is your soulmate. This person is that person who's meant to be there and can get you out of those very dark places, but you have to also allow them. Don't allow yourself to become so closed off that you can't allow your heart to be warm to another. Also, in this story, there's so much nature that is utilized throughout this, especially with the seasons. So whenever this card comes to you, you may have a friend or even you who may be cold and feeling depressed and feeling alone and feeling isolated and feeling that iciness. But understand that spring is right here on the horizon and that warmth is coming back in. So allow yourself to appreciate the newness that's coming in. Allow yourself to peel off those old layers and allow life to be breathed back into you. Trust in spirit and trust in friends and trust in nature, because it's all interwound and connected together. I absolutely love this story, and I hope that you found it useful as well. Make sure you guys stay tuned every week for another Enchanted Spread, and like, share, and subscribe. We've got a lot of YouTube content. We'll see you next time.